Hey everybody, Blugoblin here. Thank you for joining me for my comic book review for this particular week of November 2014. Got a lot to talk about, and I know I'm running behind. By now, I should have a video uploaded on my Blugoblin X channel. Go check that out. It's the video where I talk about the Death of Wolverine storyline, plus I review the first 4 issues of the Logan Legacy, which has been really good. So go to my Blugoblin X video channel, and go check out that video. It should be up by now. Should be. Just got the big two this week, Marvel and DC. We're gonna start with DC and end with Marvel. And if you saw the thumbnail for this video, and if you follow me on Facebook, you already know at least one thing you're in for. But we'll get to that here in just a minute. We're going to start off this review with Batman 66 meets the Green Hornet number 6. This is the conclusion of this storyline, which is a crossover between DC and Dynamite. So, okay, yeah, technically we got a Dynamite book here. Kevin Smith does the writing and everything. Now, as a conclusion to this storyline, I thought this was really well done. The artwork was fantastic. The writing was great. However, the writing does not... Kevin Smith does not win any points for originality when it comes to this, because this came off like he was writing a term paper and the subject was Batman from the Adam West TV series. That's basically what this feels like overall. But that doesn't mean I think it's a bad story. I mean, hell, I think this is a great story. This is really well written, really well done. This is kind of what you would come to expect if you were watching these two characters from this time period interact with each other. It's really, really well done. Nicely put together. I loved how, Batman and Green Hornet are able to work together because they have a common foe, yet we get an exemplary look at their detective skills, but also we get a look at just how plot convenient heavy the show really was. I mean, it's like, okay, General Gum and the Joker have put adhesive all over the road so the Batmobile can't get it. So what do? We break out the old Bat hovercraft. And of course, like all the logic that this show once had, Kevin Smith writes this story, writing in every convenient thing that Batman and Green Hornet could have at their disposal. Like, that just so happens to be a gadget for this and just so happens to be a gadget for that. Everything is here that you would come to expect in this time period for this particular part of the franchise, and I thought it was really well done. Like I said, it doesn't win any points for originality, but for what it was great, a great story. If you missed out on these issues, then get it in trade, or go to your local comic book shop. Go to your local comic book shop, order the back issues, get your hands on this story, and read it and just enjoy it for what it is. It's really good. All right, moving on to Batman and Robin number 36. This is the next part of the Robin Rises storyline. We got Bruce on Apokolips dealing with Darkseid's army as he's heading toward Damian's sarcophagus, which is in the custody of Caliban, Darkseid's son. And not really much to say about this other than, the rest of the Bat family, Batgirl, Red Robin, and Red Hood come in with the damn dog, Titus. They're all dressed in Robin gear, and I never thought I'd see Jason Todd in a Robin suit again. Thanks, DC. It just doesn't look right on Red Hood. Barbara and Tim, it kind of works as, tribute uniforms, but it just, for me personally, seeing Jason Todd as the Red Hood wearing a Robin costume, it just doesn't look right. I mean, maybe it would work better for me if he wasn't wearing the Red Hood. Seeing the Red Hood dressed like Robin, it just looks so stupid to me. But other than that, this was pretty good, pretty well handled. Again, It's Batman. Batman's not supposed to lose. It's like DC. I really in this particular issue felt the real ass kissery that DC gives Batman. However, this is still pretty good. Really well written, really well put together, with a dun 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 kind of cliffhanger at the end. It was good. Oh, by the way, the first issue I reviewed, Batman the Green Hornet, I give that issue a 4. I give this issue a 3.5. Pretty well done. Batwoman, number 36. Where the fuck do I begin? Marc and Andreyko, you can go to hell. You can go straight to hell for what you've done to this character. I had high hopes for you. After Rucka left, after J.H. Williams III left, I had high hopes for you. I really did. I was thinking you were going to take this character and make it shine just as well as Williams did. Man, was I wrong. Let's begin. First, you start this storyline off in issue 35 with a who gives a shit storyline involving Batwoman and these people in space. I didn't fucking care. And then we get to this issue. The beginning, the story is called How the Hell Did We Get Here? And that's so appropriate. How the hell did we get here? Thank you, Marc Andreyko, for taking a character who was not only an openly lesbian character, which made her different, which made her unique, which made her compelling. You know, it's just, I didn't get attached to this character because she was a lesbian, like to kiss girls, and that's so sexy and everything like that. No! I got attached to this character because she had good stories. She had good character. She was strong. She was unique. She was different. She just brought something to the table that I really enjoyed. This is a character who has gone toe-to-toe with Batman more than once and has lived to tell the tale. And then you take this character, you break up her relationship, which was one of the most compelling storytelling aspects of her character. You break up her relationship because DC just can't have them queer characters taken seriously. Go fuck yourselves for that alone. And then we get to the stupidity in this issue. Fuck me. You got Kate Kane, supposed to be a strong character, who is now dating Nocturna for some fucking reason. Why? Because she bitter? The fuck is this? You got Jason Blood and Etrigan making appearances in this issue. Whoop-de-fucking-do. I don't fucking care. And then you have Kate Kane act really weak and really awkward around her new lover, Nocturna. It's like, okay, we gotta make this interesting. So we're going to have Nocturna and Kate in a lesbian relationship. That'll really get the horny reader's attention. Ooh, they'll love it. And our lesbian fan base, they'll surely love it. Don't fucking patronize us, DC. Don't fucking patronize us male readers with oh so sexy chick on chick action that I don't fucking care about. And don't patronize your homosexual fan base, primarily a lesbian fan base. Just give them a lesbian to follow without any real character development, without any real backing to the character to make them strong, make them unique, make them relatable, get the character, to get the readers emotionally invested in the character. No, we'll just have her kissing other chicks because that's what the people want to see. Fuck you, DC. Fuck you, Marc Andreyko. I am officially done with this fucking book. How dare you, DC? How dare you, Andreyko? Take a character that I love to read, a character I enjoyed to read, a character that had great stories, great action, good drama, good, almost everything was good about her, and you make her a weak, pathetic little pissant under Nocturna's thumb, and for what? For fucking what? Go to hell, Marc Andreyko. As long as you're writing this fucking book, I'm not buying it. When DC finally gets some sense and hires a new writer for this book, maybe I'll give it a look. But as long as people like Andreyko are doing what he's doing to this book, you're not getting a fucking dime from me when it comes to Batwoman. Say goodbye to the goddamn Batwoman. Go to hell. Moving on to Green Lantern New Guardians number 36. This is Act 2, Part 3 of Godhead. By the way, Batwoman gets 1 point based on the fact it was only simply a book. Green Lantern New Guardians number 36. This book was a little bit predictable. You know, Kyle Rayner's being taken to New Genesis, and of course the High Fathers. I knew it was coming before I even opened the fucking book. Of course the High Father's going to take his ring and then fucking screw him over. And that's exactly what happens. You know, spoiler alert. And then, you know, it's like Carol tries everything she can to protect Kyle and everything. And the High Father now has all the rings except for one type of ring. And he finds out that he now has full control over the life equation. So all the Lantern Corps right now are pretty much screwed right now. Plus we got the Guardians inform everybody we're too late. He has the power. Skip-de skip and whoop-de-woo. Not really much to say about this except the artwork was great. There was some good writing in here. I was kind of disappointed with this one. I'm not saying it was bad. It was good for what it was. It's just not much to say about it except I already knew what was going to happen in here before I opened the book. So, you know, kind of a predictable, and it kind of hurts the book overall. I give it a 3. Alright, moving on to Harley Quinn, number 12. I've been loving this series. This has been nothing short of incredible. And I've been hearing some people say that DC has Harley Quinn basically as Deadpool. She is their Deadpool. You know, funny books, fourth wall breaking, stupid jokes, pop culture referencing. But you know what? I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it for what it was. It's done intentionally. It's done intentionally to be fun. And there are times where DC is poking fun at themselves, having a laugh on at their own expense to please us readers. And you know what? Deep down, I really enjoy that. I thought this was really well handled. You got Harley and Power Girl stranded on another planet or in another dimension thanks to the Clock King. There were so many pop culture references. There was so many there was so much breaking of the fourth wall, and it's just the shit we see in here. This particular issue takes a huge jab at one of Marvel's biggest villains, and I thought it was fucking hilarious. This was great. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It's done intentionally. You know what? It's great. A 4. I loved it. Moving on to Sensation Comics featuring Wonder Woman number 4. So far, the best stuff about this series has been the damn covers. Yeah, this was just okay. I love that cover though. That cover is awesome. I want a poster of this picture. This is so beautiful. But the first story, I didn't care with Wonder Woman and Supergirl, and it's good to see Mary Marvel again, but I just didn't really care about the first story. The story with the 50-foot Wonder Woman, that was the 500-foot Wonder Woman, who I don't really remember, but I thought that was okay. It's just it is what it is. I guess they're trying to make a Wonder Woman series that isn't meant to be taken so seriously. That's meant to be fun. It's like, they struck gold with Harley, and let's see if we can do it with Diana, and it just doesn't have that same magic that Harley does. They tried to give us some fun Wonder Woman storytelling in here. Thought it was all right. Yeah, I'll be nice. I'll be nice, and I'll give it a 3. They tried. We got a debut on my review show. For the first time ever on my main comic book reviews, I'm reviewing a Wonder Woman book. Regular from the regular series. Wonder Woman number 36. This is my jumping on point with both the Finches. I just had to put it that way. But yeah, it's like all the advertisements, and I was like, you know what the hell? I'm gonna give this a try. And wouldn't you know it, this was actually really good. I really enjoyed it. Now, I have read this series from issue 1 up until like issue 20 something, and I got out of it. But I may have to, see if I can catch up on what I missed. I got a friend who's got the back issues, and I'll see if I can catch up on this series. But wow, this is a good jumping on point in my opinion, because there's enough exposition displayed in this book to get you fully comprehend on what's been going on with Diana as of lately. We already know she's a bastard child of Zeus. We now know she's the new queen of the Amazons. She has brought males to Paradise Island as, Amazon brothers, and she's also the new god of war. Minor spoilers there. But this was interesting stuff, and something goes on in here that causes her to have a little altercation with Swamp Thing, and god damn was it awesome. And then we, push further along, we get some really good character development with Wonder Woman in terms of dialogue in here when she's talking with Aquaman. And then we get to the cliffhanger, the end of the issue. Oh my fucking god. Ooh. Alright, DC, you failed miserably with Batwoman, but you got me hooked. I'm adding Wonder Woman to my poll here at Arkham Comics, and I'm going to see how far I can go with this. This was incredible. This was an incredible read. I easily give this a 4. Alright, moving on to Marvel. We're starting Marvel off with The Amazing Spider-Man number 10. This is part 2 of Spider-Verse. Dan Slott and Oliver Capel. Yeah, featuring the Superior Spider-Man. Boy, did I miss him. What the fuck? Yeah, the fact that Doc Ock Superior Spider-Man is in this issue proves that there is a time paradox going on, because once again we got Amazing Spider-Man and Superior Spider-Man interacting with each other at the same time, which is time-wise fucking impossible right now, considering that they're both the same fucking Peter Parker from the 616 universe, so that doesn't make any fucking sense. It's simply just time jumping. Whatever. Oh man. We get to learn more about the inheritors, Moreland's family and everything, particularly a particular family member in particular. Doc Ock, he learns something too, and he unfortunately has to learn it the hard way. Not really much to say about this. We get some good action, get some good writing in here. There is some good writing in here. I'll give Dan Slott credit on that. Silk, I still don't fucking care. I don't care. I'll get to Silk here. I'll explain more about Silk later, but the cliffhanger at the end of the issue, fuck you, Ock. Just fuck you. And Once this storyline is over, I'm not going to give two shits if we never see the Superior Spider-Man again. Marvel has taken this character and just gone overkill with him, and I'm like, just, oh my fucking God, just get him the fuck out of here. All in all, nicely done, but, you know, it is what it is. I give it a 3. Alright, moving on to Daredevil, number 10. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Mr. Wade! What you been smoking or drinking, and why ain't you sharing? Man, this was great. This was a good conclusion to the Purple Man story. You want to talk? Let's talk about how good a writer Marc Waid really is. Let's talk about how good a writer he is. He's able to take a character, an obscure villain like the Purple Man. Think about this for a second. You have a villain called the Purple Man. Wow, what a shitty name for a villain. What a horrible looking villain. It's just a regular Joe colored purple. But he's got mind control powers. Now, give a character like that to Marc Waid. And go. Here you go. Wow, this was good. Not to mention, the Purple Man has kids. And his kids got his powers. But man, this was a really brilliant conclusion. Fantastically done. I can't say anything else. I don't want to ruin anything else. This was amazing. This came damn close to being my pick of the week. Something beat it, and I'll get to it when I get to it. But, oh, thank you again, Mr. Waid. This was amazing. A 4.5. Moving on to a book that my bro, TheMtVernonKid, tried to warn me about, but I was like, it's a Spider-Verse tie-in, I gotta look at it. Spider-Woman number 1, I wanted to see where this was going to go, and I already knew I was going to be in for some bullshit because of Greg fucking Land, the Tracer. I went into this thinking, okay, what celebrity or porn stars did Greg Land trace over and put superhero costumes on? I wasn't able to find out. But in here, and I find it funny that the writer's last name is Hopeless. I just can't help but notice that because, oh my God, as long as you got Greg Land on the artwork and you got writing like this, yeah, it damn sure does seem a little hopeless. Sweet Christ. Silk. I'm wondering, Marvel, is what you're doing with Silk intentional? Are you actually trying on purpose to make this character so fucking unlikable? Are you really going there? Because that's what it feels like. Silk has been such a whiny, bratty little bitch who wants her way. She, of course she's young, she's inexperienced, but she's insanely powerful. And there seems to be, and Moreland's family seems to have a bullseye painted right on her. She's one of the key spiders on the totem, as they put it, that they're going after. And she just doesn't know how to fucking listen. It's like they are dealing with a fucking child. And it's like nothing else really to say is just, it's there. It's there. This was an average read at best, 2.5. Pick of the week, here we go. Guardians of the Galaxy, number 21. Oh my God. Bendis. Skitty. I hope I'm pronouncing the artist's name right. Oh! Oh my God, this was so good. This was really good. Let's talk about this without spoiling too much. In this issue, we catch up on our old friend Venom. Yeah. Apparently, when he's out in space, the Venom symbiote reacts to him a little bit differently. And the shit we see Venom do in here, oh my god. And on a personal note to Gamora, I fucking love you, baby. Oh my god, this was good. This was really good. And the fucking cliffhanger. Holy shit. Oh my fucking god. This was amazing. So well written. So much action. Some really decent action in here. And that fucking cliffhanger. I don't know what to say. I mean, you got me hooked. I want to know where this is going. Fantastic. 4.5. Fucking amazing. We're ending this review with Uncanny X-Men number 28. First of all, Chris Bocciolo's name is on the cover, but he did not do the interior artwork. I believe it was Anka. Chris, hang on. Let me give the real artist who did the work on here. Chris Anka. Yeah. Yeah, it was Chris Anka, yet Chris Bocciolo's name is credited on here. But Bendis is still doing the writing. This was Dick Summers' Cyclops trying to recruit this new Omega level mutant. And I'm going to say it again. He's Magneto. Dick Summers is not Cyclops to me. He is Diet Magneto, if you will. And excuse me. And in here, there's a scene in here with Beast and Storm, and Beast says something I didn't want him to say, yet I knew at some point or another he was going to say it. I knew it was coming, but I just didn't want to see it. I didn't want him to say it, but I knew it was coming. And Cyclops is constantly trying to get in this kid's head, saying, you need to join us, we are your brothers. And even Magic is pointing out, saying, you calling him your brother. It's like, you're basically saying that you're recruiting the new Brotherhood. It's like, that's what, I'm surprised this book is still called Uncanny X-Men when it should be called the Brotherhood. Because this is basically what it is. Cyclops is going around recruiting mutants and forming a brotherhood. And who better to steal the show, and who better to steal everybody's attention at the cliffhanger of this book than the real Magneto, who Cyclops is trying to act like. And I'm like, okay, with that cliffhanger, you're keeping my interest, and that's a plus. This was really good. A little bit depressing, but still really good. Very well written, very well executed. I give it a 3.5. Thought it was good. Well, that's all I got for this review, everybody. Stay tuned to my Blugoblin X channel for more videos. I got another stack of books from Midtown Comics to review. I'll get to that as soon as I can. I need to get caught up on some more books here lately. And please subscribe to this channel. Go subscribe to Blugoblin X. Look for me on Twitter at Blugoblin01. Look for me on Tumblr. You can look for me on Pinterest. On Facebook as well. Don't forget my bro, TheMtVernonKid, and my buddies, Brandon Hex, Deadpoolzilla. Jennifer and I we're working on some stuff for Arkham Asylum Studio. We just finished another video. I'm going to get that uploaded as soon as I can. And thanks again for watching, everybody. I am Groot, and I'll see you later.